Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here for our OACAC webinar about our upcoming conference. We're going to give everyone just a minute to join in and make sure everyone's things are our volumes working and all that. I can still see people joining, so we'll give us another minute here. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Again, welcome and thank you so much for joining us for the OACAC webinar on the annual conference and guiding the way to inclusion. I'm really excited to be here with you today. My name is Ashley Overman, and I'm the co-chair of the Professional Development Committee, along with my colleague, Cassie Cunningham. Joining us today, we have Marquez Young. So he is out of Sinclair College and is our president-elect for OACAC. And then we also have Alicia Watts, who is our chair of the GWI Guiding the Way to Inclusion part of the conference. So I'm really excited to have them here to answer all of your questions and to share some really cool things that are going to be happening at our Express conference down in Dayton, Ohio. So being a Daytonian, I would love to see all of you come join us for a little bit of fun. So over to you, Marquez and Alicia.
Thank you, Ashley. Good afternoon, all. Good to see you all that are on the webinar. I'm going to pull up my screen presentation here, share my screen with you all. All right, there we go. All right, so I want to make sure you all see my presentation and not my presentation screen slides. Everyone see presentation okay? All righty, so super excited to host the annual conference and Guiding the Way to Inclusion 2025. The sky's the limit here in Dayton, Ohio. Really looking forward to having you all here for this amazing opportunity here at the Marriott at University of Dayton. So looking forward to connecting and networking with many of you at this event. As Ashley mentioned, do want to take point of our annual conference and GWI committee members, the ones who's handling our professional development, choosing our sessions for annual conference, as well as our session selectors for the GWI Guiding the Way to Inclusion. So their names are here on the screen: Alexis Alvarado, Alicia Watts, Cassie Cunningham, and Ashley Overman. They have done a lot of work over the last couple of weeks to really put some great sessions together for us for our conference, and looking forward to our presenters who will be sharing some great information with you over the span of those 2 days in March. All righty, so some conference details for the event. The conference will take place beginning on Sunday, March 9th, and will end on Monday, March 10th. Again, located at the Marriott at the University of Dayton. We will kick off the day at 10 a.m. with our keynote address and as well as our welcome. And then GWI will follow the welcome address on Sunday. And then we will have annual conference sessions, which will take place on Sunday and Monday. We will have 5 session blocks for annual conference and 2 session blocks for our GWI. So looking forward to having our sessions presented during those times. I want to give a quick overview of our entire planning committee. A lot of the work that's been done. Definitely want to pay homage and give our flowers to those who have assisted us over the last couple months planning for conference. So I am our conference chair, and then our on-site and planner, Lavana. And then we have our program evaluation chair, as I just mentioned, Cassie and Ashley. Our registration chairs, Greg and Kristen. We have our vendors and sponsorship chairs, Jess and Nina. We have our entertainment entertainment chairs, Khalil and Jasmine. Our technology chair has been hum up from Isabella. And then we have our GWI chairs, Lexi and Alicia, and wrapping out for our marketing and graphics is Chasten. So thank you to all of you who have assisted us with the conference Again, we've put in a lot of work over the last couple months to make this a amazing conference here in Dayton. And so looking forward to having you all join us and see the great work that these folks have put together. So looking at the schedule for the event, schedule again will kick off on Sunday, March 9th. Registration will open up at 8:30 a.m. and stay open until 5 p.m. that day. We will have our exhibitors begin to arrive later in my presentation. We have some really cool exhibitors and sponsors who will be joining us for the conference, and so you'll be able to hear from them. They will be open up their areas beginning at 8:30 as well. We will have, because of a backed by popular demand, our silent auction that will take place again too this year, and that's going to begin at 8:30 as well. As I mentioned, we'll kick off the morning with our welcome and keynote address, and then followed by our keynote address, we will go into our GWI sessions. You'll see those two run there. We'll have lunch beginning at 12:45 and do a fireside chat with lunch. That'll be a cool exercise for us to engage with sessions that we've attended at the first two session blocks. And then right from lunch, we will go into our annual conference session blocks. We'll have two session blocks to start the day on Sunday afternoon, and then go into our exhibitor break and dessert break and networking opportunity at 3:45. Beginning at 4:30, if you have any special interest groups or group meetings, this is a great opportunity for you to connect at that time. We'll also be having some time in the schedule for you to check into your hotel. And then we will have our past presidents gathering taking place during that time as well. Beginning at 5:30, after that mini break, we will have our welcome dinner taking place. This is where we will be able to have all of our presidential team members join us. They will give the election results, our sponsor recognition, and then we will have one of our NACAC board members, Donnell Wiggins, join us to provide greetings on behalf of NACAC. And then we will have our Warren Scholarship winners announced at this time as well. We would then end the evening with a networking social. I'll talk more about that here in a second, but that would wrap up our Sunday full day of agenda. Going into Monday, we will kickstart the morning at 8:15. I do want to take note of our registration opening at 7:30. We'll have a breakfast buffet that will run from 7:30 a.m. until 9 a.m. And then we will have our exhibitor and silent auctions open beginning at 8. So beginning at 8:15, we will have our session 3 session block taking place. And then at 9:10, we will have our session 4. And at 10 o'clock, we will wrap up all of our sessions with the session 5 session blocks taking place. Beginning at 10:50, we will be doing our closing session where we'll have lunch. We will have our OACAC business meeting, passing of the gavel, and then any closing remarks prior to taking place on our bus tour. And so something new this year that we're super excited to offer is our local bus tour, where we will spend some time at the University of Dayton, Wright State University, as well as Sinclair Community College. And so this is a great opportunity for high school folks, as well as our university and college partners, to learn more about these 3 phenomenal institutions in the city of Dayton and all the great resources that they provide to students. So we will spend some time at each one of these institutions. And so make sure on your registration, if you're interested, you sign up for this. Seating is limited, so want to make sure that you all take advantage of this great opportunity to learn more from these 3 institutions. Do want to highlight our keynote speaker for the conference, Josh Copeland. Josh Copeland is a great friend of mine. Josh is a motivational speaker whose speeches really help students maximize their full potentials in their careers and personal life. I think he speaks both to the profession as well as to students that you work with on a day-to-day. And so this is a great opportunity for us to hear from Josh, where he'll be providing some opportunities on how students, but not only students, yourself, can be your best version of yourself. and then which will lead to being the best partner, spouse, parent, employee that you can be. So super excited for Josh Copeland to join us. He has really put a lot of effort into ensuring that students meet their full potential. And so it'll be pretty cool for him to speak to us from a professional lens, where he's done some work on the college side and really can share his experience as well as the work of working with students. I'm going to pull up chat really fast. Look like we got a question. Question was, how do you sign up for the bus tour? So I'll go back here just a quick second. And so, as I mentioned, you can sign up for the bus tour on the registration form. So when you register for the event, you should see a question about if you're interested in attending the bus tour. If you don't see that, feel free. You can reach out to me directly as well, and we'll ensure that you're added to the list. All right. All right, so want to highlight some cool sessions that will be taking place during each one of our blocks, our GWI blocks, as well as our annual conference block. And so within our GWI, here's some great sessions that I want to highlight. One of those being Bridging the Gap, Intersectionality, Belonging, and Student Success from High School to College. Awesome session that you all will be able to hear from and get some information on how to serve students in this different capacity from high school to college. Belonging 101, recruiting program for diverse population post-SCOTUS. So this is another opportunity for you to learn about how to serve diverse populations within your areas. Equity for All by All, another cool session that you could get great information for. Overcoming Barriers, Supporting Refugee and Displaced Students in Ohio High School Accessing Higher Education. So phenomenal information on how to serve students in these populations. Create an inclusive pathway strategy for recruiting LGBTQIA plus students. And so this is another opportunity for you to be able to serve students in those areas and how you can support them on their journey in higher education. And then Bridging Access and Opportunity Recruitment Strategies for Main and Regional Campuses. And so opportunities for students who are looking to maybe start at a regional campus and then end up at the main campus to finish their degree. This is a great opportunity for you to learn more about bridging that gap and helping those students who are looking to pursue. Looking at our educational sessions for our annual conference, these 8 session blocks are 6 45-minute sessions offered during each block on Sunday and Monday. We do have some TED-style talks and vendor sessions offered as well on Sunday and Monday. Just to name a few sessions that will be listed there, we have Hitting the Mark, the Bullseye Strategy for Strategic Recruitment Success. So this session is really key for territory management and how to strategically allocate resources and prioritize your recruitment outreach. Then we have the Application Bootcamp, Empowering High School Seniors for College Application Success. This really talks about how to facilitate high school counselors and college admission representatives, where you can help them host programming throughout their schools and how to ensure that students are meeting deadlines and crafting their essays for their applications. This third session there, the Admissions Game Changer Personalized Message Strategy from the University of Akron. And so University of Akron has partnered with Mongoose, where they will be able to share some information on how they utilize texting within their recruitment practices. Taking your guide tours and live sessions to the next level of a conversation of not a commercial. This is a great opportunity where you can hear from one of our main stage sponsors, where they will be able to talk about guided tours and those live sessions, taking them to the next level. And so great opportunity for you to hear from them. Ain't nobody got time for that. Workday productivity strategies. So really hone it in on that productivity. Make sure you maximize your day during your work. And so this is a great session where you can learn about productivity strategies. We have lessons in leadership and team culture. Great way to hone in on culture, working within your team and how you can take your leaderships and taking their experience in leadership and how they create culture within their team. And then another great session is the Columbus NACAC 2025 conference preview. As you all know, NACAC annual conference will be in Columbus this year. So this is a great way for you to learn about how to get involved and then all the cool things that will be taking place in Columbus. Be able to hear from our local advisory committee co-chairs where they'll share information about what's to come for NACAC 2025 and ways that you can get involved with their committee. We will have the first timers orientation, which will take place on Sunday. Really, if this is your first time attending conference, this is a great way for you to learn some tips and tricks on making connections within the profession while also getting an overview of the conference schedule and app, and then really learn more about how to use the most, take the most, or get the most out of the conference. And then this is a great way to hear from our OACAC executive board and committee members on networking and getting involved. And so I attended my first timer orientation back in 2017. And so I still see a lot of those folks that was on the executive board during their time with OACAC and other new members to the affiliate. And so this is a great way for you to build some network and meet other individuals who are either new like you or some seasoned folks within the profession who can share cool tips and tricks on getting connected. Looking at meals and snacks for the event, for the conference, we will be providing many different opportunities for you to get engaged with meals and snacks. Sunday morning, we'll have breakfast. We will also be providing lunch and dinner on Sunday. There will be a dessert break in between lunch and dinner. And then on Monday, we will have breakfast and lunch for our guests and attendees. So definitely a great way for you to get connected there. Throughout our Sunday night dinner, we will be providing election results and awards winners for this year. So for this year, we have 4 awards that we will be presenting to members of the affiliate. We have the Jack Scott Award, the Life Member Award, the New Member Award, and the M. Gene Talley Human Relations Award. All 4 of these awards will be presented to a OACAC member during the dinner welcome. And then we will be presenting the election results for the president-elect, treasurer-elect, and secretary. So these 3 positions, of course, have voted in by members. So that information will be coming out here soon in next week or 2 for you to cast your ballot for election, but also for any awards that you may want to, if there's anyone you suggest, you can see that information in the email. Our Charles L. Warren Memorial Heritage Scholarship, again, we will have our recipients who will be announced at the conference. This scholarship is for recipients of the $1,500 annual scholarships. We will announce and celebrate those students. Recipients must attend an in-state college, university, and demonstrate a continued commitment to intellectual and cultural diversity. And so the IAS committee is currently looking at those applicants now, and they will be providing us with those students. So 6 students will win the scholarship, or will receive the scholarship rather, for the 2025 academic school year, and those will be announced at the conference this year. Do want to point out our entertainment and evening activity for Sunday night. Back by popular demand, we'll have DJ Byrne join us again, and we will have some live music as well as our games for the entertainment for the evening. There are other ways to get involved too with prizes, so announcements will be coming out for getting involved to receive prizes. One cool thing we'll be doing this year within our guidebook app is some in-conference games by attending sessions, posting pics, utilizing our hashtag for the event. Those are great ways for you to participate within Guidebook, and the winner of that for this year will win a conference registration for next year's conference. So definitely a great way for you to stay active and get involved throughout the conference for our attendees. As I mentioned earlier, we will have our silent auction. This is a great way for us to help our Inclusion, Access, and Success committee with scholarship dollars for the Warren Scholars, as I just mentioned earlier. And so this is a great way for you to participate to auction off some of the cool things. Some of those are local opportunities. Some of those are restaurants and like gift cards and things that we have. So this is a great way for you to participate here. We'll start that bidding on Sunday, as I mentioned, and then it will conclude on Monday at 10:30. Winners will be notified via email where you can submit payment. We do accept cash, credit card, debit cards, and checks. So feel free to come ready to bid on some items that we have for you. Want to take time to talk through some of the professional benefits of attending conference. If you need to share out with your leadership team or your institutions to entice them to allow you to attend conference. This is a great way for you to learn opportunities in a short period of time. As I mentioned with some of the sessions that I announced earlier, great way for you to learn opportunities that you could take back to your institution and or help with your own professional development growth. The sessions that will be presented really allow our attendees as well as folks in our affiliate to get involved and learn more about ways to grow within the profession. This opportunity is in real time and interactive. I think a lot of the sessions are going to be very interactive to where you can ask questions and participate in different workshops and things during those sessions. And so this is a great way for you to interact, gain new perspectives. I think, with working at your institution, there's always different ways of doing things. And so this is a great way for you to learn what other institutions are doing or what other folks are doing within the profession that you may be able to learn and put into your repertoire as well. Get informed about industry trends. My next slide, I'm really going to be talking about exhibitors and sponsors that will be joining us for conference. And so this is a great way for you to learn what some of our industry professionals are doing and the folks that will be attending the conference from these organizations. This is a great way for you to be informed about what new, cool, and exciting thing is coming within our profession and ways that you can bring that back to your institution as well. And I probably think the most fruitful thing that I really enjoy is that networking opportunity, both formal and informal. This is a great way for you to meet other individuals within the profession and be able to start building a network of folks that you can call upon to share ideas with, come back to a future conference, and present. So this is a great way for you to start building that networking with other folks within the profession. So super excited to share some of our exhibitors and sponsors for this year. This is a great opportunity for you to really have some discussion and attend their presentations that determine how their companies might fit your office goals. And so I want to highlight our main stage presenting sponsors, Mongoose, being one of those organizations and companies, and then Campus Pro Tours. And so both of those two organizations will be presenting during the conference, but they also will have an exhibitor table for you to be able to connect and learn more about their product and services and figure out how they may be able to fit your needs within your organization, in your office or department. We do have our Sunday dessert and networking sponsors, Carnegie and Ancora. So these are two great organizations, again, where you can learn about their products and services. They will be presenting during our TED Talk sessions, and so you can hear from them as well. And then we have a slew of exhibitors who will have exhibitor tables throughout the conference for you to be able to network with and learn more about their profession. And so we have ACT, we have Foster Success Educational Services, Sally Mae, we have Meet Your Class Incorporated, the Princeton Review, Ring Digital, College Board, just to name a few. All of these different exhibitors will be available to talk with our members and for you to learn more about their organization. I want to quickly talk through the registration process. Feel free to look at our website to learn more about all of our rates and how to submit your online payment. But for the Sunday, Monday member rate, it's $275. This does include all breakout sessions, all of our keynote presentations, meals, the bus tour, and our social Sunday evening. And then for our non-members, it will be $325. All online payment is preferred, but however, if your institution only pay by check, we can assist you with that. You'll go to the website there, you'll still register, you'll follow the instructions listed on the web, and then you'll want to reach out to Greg Landis and Kristen America, who's our registration co-chairs, for assistance with getting your check either mailed to us or having that at the start of conference on March 9th. There are great grant funding opportunities. So if you're interested in that, there's some limited grant funds available. We like to give preference to our first-time attendees. But if you're interested in that, feel free to go to our OACAC website, and there is an application for grant funding. Feel free to complete that form, and our current president, Chris McCoy, will follow up with you if you're selected to receive grant funds. So what to bring to conference? We will be sharing information here soon for you to be able to download the Guidebook app. And this will give you all the information in regards to the schedule. You can go on to the app and pre-select your sessions that you're interested in attending. This is another great way for you to start seeing the attendees and begin that networking opportunity with them. Feel free to bring your business cards. I know within the app, you'll be able to create your own profile where you'll be able to share your information, but also available if you would like to bring business cards. Bring some cash. As I mentioned with the silent auction, there's a lot of cool items that will be bidded off for the silent auction, so feel free to participate there. And I always like to say, bring your best dance moves during that social hour for our with DJ Burns. We'll be able to utilize those dance moves and enjoy some evening of music, fun music, to wind down the day on Sunday. For hotel accommodations, as I mentioned, we'll be at the Marriott at the University of Dayton. This is where the conference will take place. We will have room reservations available there, so feel free to reserve a room, $149 plus tax and local fees. And we have those guest rooms currently available when I looked this morning, so feel free to reserve your room. The deadline is a week from today, February 10th, so make sure you reserve your room for this exciting opportunity. All right. Just some FAQ questions that you may have. What is the dress code for conference? I would say business casual. Feel free to wear business casual during the day. And then for the social, casual is perfectly fine for that evening social. So feel free to take advantage of that. For parking for the conference, there is parking on the hotel premises, and those are absolutely free for guests at the conference, so there's no additional fee or cost associated for parking. And then if you're interested in receiving a certificate for hours for attending the conference, feel free to find me at the conference, or you can shoot me an email as well, and I can get that certificate out to you. All right. I'm going to pull up chat. If there's any additional questions, I will take those now. If you think of something prior to conference, you can always email us at professionaldevelopment@oacac.org. And then also want to turn it over to Alicia to see if there's anything that I missed that you may want to share.
No, the only thing I was going to just highlight a little bit is on Sunday during lunch, we're going to be doing our fireside chat along with lunch. So for those of you, if you are new and have not gotten a chance to participate in GWI and our fireside chat, it is a time where we're going to break everybody up into small groups and allow for people to just have conversations about whatever they want, but we've learned that sometimes it's hard to have a really deep, meaningful conversation with 70, 80, 90, 100 people in the room. So, groups of 10 and lower, you kind of are able to get to know everybody and really have some conversations to learn from each other and see what everyone else is going through. So that's something to look forward to as well.
All right. Any questions that we can answer at this time? All right, hearing none. Super excited again for you all to be joining us in Dayton. I think Dayton is a great opportunity for us. Sky's the limit. We're looking forward to having you and hosting you on March 9th. So again, if there's any questions that you may have, feel free to reach out to us, and we will see you in roughly about a month and 6 days to be exact. So looking forward to hosting you all and networking and fellowshipping with you at the conference. All right, so bye for now, and we will see you here soon.
Thank you, Marquez and Alicia, so much.